Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to pYanodon's. Full pYanodon's. Oh boy, it's really starting to grow, isn't it? We are still slowly getting a rail network constructed. I'm going to add a few more bots to that shortly. We're finishing out the zinc increase in production, which will be good. Aromatics might still be a little bit of a problem, which is another reason to use the battery recipe for circuits, is that it saves us aromatics in the long run for each circuit. Unless, do these use aromatics? I don't think they do. Is there any plastic in these? I don't think there's any plastic. No, okay. The Zincrease, yes, the zinc increasing. So we need iron on the left side of this biomass belt. That should be easy enough to do here. Like so. And then we need the zinc ore to come over here. Let me get the last bits of it built before we do anything else. Okay, so then this gets this. Wait a second. Oh, okay. There we go. I was like, wait, the impact crushers need the sticks? No, they don't. No, they don't. All the outputs are right here. I feel like this is another rule for cleanliness, is to leave a couple spaces between the front of buildings and your output, just because sometimes later you need to run a belt, and it just, again, leaving that a couple extra spaces helps you stay clean, if necessary. Now we've got stone and soil out, which is kind of annoying. Soil, I guess we can muddy sludge. If I... Stone... Let's see, surely there's a stone belt over here. Yeah, I can just throw it over to this one. This will go down. The rate is 1 in, 1.25 out. So that'll be a triple, like so. And then sides of belt, we already looked at this. I think 1 was fine. Oh yeah, definitely. And I think what we'll do is filter. Because all of this will fit on one belt. So we'll filter left grade 1 of the zinc. All the byproducts, aka soil and stone, will be on this side, and then we'll add in the grade 2 and sand, and then the grade 2 gets smelted in some stone furnaces. And guess what we're gonna use as fuel, baby? I think I needed 6. It was 6, right? I guess we'll find out. Pretty sure it was 6. Let's see, we'll do that. Filter left, zinc 2, 1.5 times 4 is 6. Yeah, just put them on this side. This always looks so weird to do it this way, but it does work. I guess it looks a little weird to have it be biomass and iron. Do that. Okay, power pole, copy this, and I want to say that does it. You wanted to redeem 100 stretches? I've already done my workout for today, Alor. I don't need another one. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so then we have the byproduct stuff. And then zinc plates. And we'll put them on the same belt. And then the byproduct stuff. Ah, we can't handle sand on this belt, can we? Hold on. What are we doing right now with this stuff? Lost it. I lost it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? This belt. Right here. We've got gravel and stone. Stone is going to a stone belt. Gravel is getting burnt. Apparently there's iron oxide? Where's that coming from? Wait, which of these give iron oxide? The heck? None of these give iron oxide. Why am I dealing with iron oxide? Oh, wait, was that? I'm actually a little lost. Wait, no, I do have iron oxide. Where's that coming from? Somewhere in here. Oh, it is this one. Okay. I just clicked on the wrong side. Alright, so we're dealing with that. That's gonna back up with freaking iron. We need to deal with that. I always think one chest is gonna be enough. And it is not. Iron. Of course. The reason I put it in a chest is there's no need for iron around here. Nor is there a belt of iron we can put it on. Bleh. Okay, I'm needing to stretch. You at home, you've been watching YouTube for too long. Go ahead and stretch. Stretch your neck, stretch your arms, stretch your fingers. Feels so good. And then figure out what to do with your iron. And then we're gonna have sand on this too. Which means I'll probably filter right on iron oxide, and then we'll burn the sand and the gravel. I know that's not optimal. That's going to be whitelist on Asherino, which of course is annoying to find because of barrels. And then the iron's going to come out and do what? It's going to come out to play. Where's the nearest iron? It would be so cool if I could just hit a button and type iron and it would show me all the belts that have iron on them. I could go over to the east, throw it onto that iron belt. That might be what I do. Don't think there's an iron belt to the north. I could... Actually, you know what? Never mind. I'll just bring it down. Bring it down now, y'all. Bam. 2 stomps this time. Bam. 2 stomps this time. Okay, we'll just bring it down here. Whitelist, iron, plate. And then it can just go to the left. If I built enough lamps, I could do that myself. I don't know if that's quite true. Alright, we're side loading properly, so I don't have to worry about both sides of the belting over here. And now the small amount of iron we get from antimony production is no longer being thrown into a random chest. I'll just take all of that. Now the ash is also building up. So I might as well do that properly since I'm here. It's not going to be difficult. I can just do that. There we go. Properly dealt with. Now I should be able to move the zinc ore over, and we can get this party started. The new zinc. Unfortunately, it uses iron, which is going to be kind of painful given given my shortage of iron. So that, I don't love that. We are not loving these. Go ahead and light things up. Have each belt output hold contents on red wire, one lamp set to any, and then a central location that does everything -10 with the selector. Each belt output is where you lost me. That's gonna be way too much. But yeah, you could have lights light up in every single place that you produce that item. But the problem is you split belts in so many places, and yeah. So you'd have to put lights here because it splits, and then have an extra splitter for every single... Yeah, it's one of those, like, you could technically do it, but it would almost be more... You would have more base... It's like you're doubling every single belt. Almost. It would be horrible. Absolutely horrible. But hey, we can check zinc off the list. Eh? Oh, we're not dealing with the soil. I guess we're burning the soil right now? Not even... I could just make washers. Can you... Oh yeah, look at that. Achievement. What am I doing? Sand. Sand, we could... Can't you wash it into fine sand? Am I making this up? Oh, I'm looking at pure sand. But then pure sand, you can't do anything with it. Yet. So never mind. We need to burn the sand. The soil, however... we can just add to water, I think. Yeah. Oh, but then that makes sand. So we'd get a lot of sand. It's, well, less sand than we have soil. Probably not worth it, though. Just let it go the way it is, I think. You know what we're not doing is splitting this belt and actually connecting the zinc output to where it needs to go. So that will happen here. Left will be zinc plate. Ooh, found it. That goes on there. Hopefully it doesn't overload the belt. And then zinc plates need to somehow get where they're going properly. Which is going to be over there. Though if I really wanted to be smart, we would probably change how zinc is being routed. Because I think right now... oh, I can just put it on the old zinc ore belt. And then this is now the zinc plate belt. Cool. Mwah, chef's kiss. Only the finest of spaghetti for you, sir. I still maintain this is light spaghetti for Krydax. The soil might actually be an issue. Now that we see it backing up on the belt. Dave, we can make sand castings. We're already doing it down here for the chromium. But it's kind of annoying to throw another belt down there. So... do I have water over here anywhere? I have water by the fish, right? No, that's composting fish. And this is cutting up fish. Is there anything else we can do with soil? Can I sort it and then burn what's left? Soil. An ingredient in 108 things. There it is, sorting. That doesn't do much for us. It gives us free biomass and stuff, and I know coarse fractions are useful. But if the goal is just to get rid of it, it's kind of overly complicated. And it would be better to just turn it into muddy sludge and sand. Alternately, I could add another burner. Probably the simplest solution. Does make it a little trickier. So we can do this. Feed in, power everything. Ash out. Ash. No, it's nice that you can type ash with your left hand. Oops. Why are those not getting built? I have nanobots. Oh. That's why. Hey, Kamuna. You're like a ghost. Appear and disappear. Well, I'm glad you've appeared. Alright. Is that fast enough? I hope. Yes. It looks like we're not backed up anymore. Coolio. Zinc plates should be looking better now. They're actually not. What's the deal with that? What? Oh, I'm again looking at the wrong place. Why do I look over here for production? Maybe I think you have ingredient and output kind of on left and right, so I'm thinking like in, out. But with production, yeah, I don't know. I've done that way more than once. Okay, yeah, that's the straight up line we were looking for. We went from 30 a minute at best to what is now looking like some version of maybe 120 a minute. But we're still short on aromatics, so that's its own problem. Wait a second. No, we're short on iron. Yeah, parallel belts are very much like lasagna, but only if they wiggle around a bit. Okay, iron's really giving us problems. I think it's time to make more iron. Which is kind of annoying. Maybe I should look at green science first. Because we're right there. Ralasia is the only thing we haven't done. Plus a solidified Sarcoris. Oh, is that cotton guts? Oh, it is. Never mind. Never mind. We're really far away from that. Okay, I don't want to deal with cotton guts. I can research it, though. And then after that, we've just got turd options to start unlocking, which we might as well queue those up. Wascally, I love the graphs too. I sure do. Okay, so iron, we're just gonna have to do another belt of this, another 2 belts maybe. So jaw crushers, stone furnaces, call it a day. I could use gas furnaces if I want, I don't know. Molten iron is not unlocked, that's not till green science. There's a part of me that feels like this iron patch is big enough. I could just do an inefficient iron smelting. And just send it on its way. I already even have raw coal over here. So what if we just have a belt of actual iron come back? Is that so crazy? Is that so crazy? I don't think that's so crazy. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I need some circuits. A lot of inserters, probably more belts. Let's get all this figured out. Where's my mall? I lost it. There it is. Okay, inserters. A lot of trash we need to get rid of. Keep 1 stack of soil, I guess. All right. Ooh, and I also don't need these old pipe to grounds. I'm going to fill all these with some extra iron plates. Get some out of our inventory. Take some more small parts so that we can make some more inserters. I need more duralumin. There's some circuits. And then jaw crushers. I think 12 is good. A bunch of stone. I forget, is it really easy to turn raw coal into fuel? It actually is with a coke. This recipe. So I get 20 megajoules out of 10 raw coal, and then we don't have ash to deal with. But then we have coke, which we can't void. So never mind. Never mind. We're gonna have ash either way. It would probably be more efficient, but I'm not worried about using up a little more raw coal. Undergrounds, let's grab those. I think that's all we need. Oh, and a bunch of drills. Perfect. Off we go. Hey look, we're already to the second block. It will get done eventually. I could also add a couple more bots in, I'm sure. Sure, we've got a few stored up now. I've got 25 roboports and 74 bots. Nice. Cool. Okay. Actually not bad at all. I am impressed. And we're going to be out of zinc. Yes, that is why we're doing this. Okay, so we got big ol' iron patch. And I might not space these out. Okay, so hear me out. I think if I'm smart about this, I can fit even more belts into a small space. Because all you need for a half belt is 4. So if I do it right, this can be a whole belt. But I need to put this on the outside. So I can do this. And there we go. Now the problem is these can be over here. So how am I going to position these in such a way that we can do the same thing again? Or, wait a second. What if I put those 4 onto that one? No, that doesn't work. I could do every other. Each drill output onto a splitter. That sounds like too many splitters. I like this idea better. I guess we don't even have to do every other. We could skip 2 in a row. Yeah. Hold on. So this one just goes like that. Done. And then this one just undergrounds like the whole way. Okay, that's actually way simpler. There we go. 2 belts. Nice and dense. Okay. And then this is jankier? I think this is less janky than a splitter on every single drill. This feels far less janky than that. Okay, now we're gonna need hella furnaces. Hello Furnace, a new delivery subscription box service where furnaces are delivered straight to your door. Okay, how many? 18. Well, okay, I'm not doing the jaw crusher thing. I'm skipping that. We're doing old fashioned. So we need 19 furnaces for a full belt. Cool. One more. Okay. So here's the thought. 1, 2, 3. We got... we save on inserters if we put half and half. So I think we'll do that. Which means 4 belts of half iron, half coal. Yes. Which means we need 9 per... And then we'll have ash and dust. Waking up. Ash and iron. Output. There's a set of 9. I need 4 of these. Yes. This shall work swimmingly. Here. You go up there. So there's belt 1, belt 2, belt 3 and 4. Yes. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we copy, we flippy, but leave 2 spaces. And then we flippy this away. And then we flippy that away. But then this still goes left. And this goes left. Don't need those squares. Don't need those squares. And then these comes down and underground. Does that. That looks really cool, actually. These do these. And then we have everything we need. Except 4 more furnaces. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we need the power. Yes? No? Is that enough? 1 more. Okay. With any amount of luck, it'll do all the things it's supposed to do. And yeah, we're still not getting enough for that to matter too much. I am just going to burn the ash. Overcomplicated? How is this overcomplicated? I actually feel like this is quite simple. The only way I could have made it simpler is not mixing the coal and iron and just had 2 separate belts. But then I double the amount of input inserters because I need a long and a regular. So I figured by using a few splitters, we could save ourselves some inserters. Technically, I then also would have only needed 3 belts, 1 belt of coal in the middle and 1 of iron on each side. So I would have doubled the amount of inserters, but had 1 less belt. I don't know. Anyway, we need to burn the ash, so let's filter that off. We don't need to burn the ash, but it's going to be easier, because I don't have a way to deal with ash out here. I think the joining in the middle thing looks cool, so that's why we're doing it. And I don't really think it complicates things. I could just as easily have it go off this end and then down. Is it really more complicated? Think of how cool it looks for the 0 additional cost. It's just the other direction for the belt. Okay, I do need burners though, and those will go next to the... I probably only need 1, but we might need 2. Feed that. The ash comes out here. Iron goes down there. Okay, so we can do 0.7... No, it consumes 3.333. Okay, so I can do 3 inserters in. That produces 2.4. The net is 2.6. We should be able to handle all of the ash, because this counts its own ash production into it, which is nice. I did say I didn't hate it, yes. But you didn't say you love it, and that's what makes me sad. Alright, there we go. Free iron. All for the low, low price of some power and some raw coal, which is roughly infinite. And then the goal is to bring this, I think, I don't even know where we are in space or time, so we'll just keep going left until we figure it out. The burner will fill up on ash. Oh, did I forget the recycling of self? I think I did. You're right, Marky. Marky Mark. Thank you, thank. Still need vehicle snap. Keep forgetting to install that. Yes. Yes, we did forget that. So then we loop. There are more ways to do this. What's the easiest way? So what's going on here? Shouldn't that be not backing up? Didn't we do the math? Odd. Anyway. Let's see, how do we do this? I think I'm gonna do that. Because then we can go out and back in. But the problem is we want that to be prioritized. So I'm actually going to do that. And then we're prioritizing the output ash. Which should work. We'll watch it for a minute. Because it is an average. It is a 20% to make ash. So it's not perfectly, like the rates aren't gonna work perfectly. The input rate is 3.33, which is, the inserters are enough. I should get about 3.6. We do get some extra ash from the burning. I guess that's not counted in. So how long does a raw coal run this for? A raw coal will run it for 15 seconds. So that's 1 divided by 15, which is 0.06 extra from burning. That shouldn't be a problem. That's still negative 0.254 compared to their max production, which is 2.4. In fact, this might even be counting that into the number. Oh, hold up. Why does that say 2 burners? What is going on? I have not seen the Ultra Long Arms in Cube. I haven't played Ultra Cube in a while. What is going on here though? Let's see. What are we doing? Ingredient in. There should be one that says ash. Can I type ash up here to search within? Doesn't quite work. Why is that not showing up? Is it because it's not an actual recipe? But it is an actual recipe. Burnt result. That's different. It's weird that we can't find it in recipe book. There must be a setting we need to enable. A recipe book. Where are you at? Does it all start up for recipe book? Where's R? URS. So it's not there. Not there. There are no settings. What? Hey, see you later, Strudel. What is it? Shift B, Control B, Alt B. all the different B commands. What is the command for recipe book? I don't even know. Thought it was in here somewhere. Recipe book. Here's the settings. Okay. Show hidden objects. Let's do that. I think it was already 112, wasn't it? So that's not gonna work. Clean coal, that sounds nice. Because clearly this is backing up. So I'm curious what's going on with the math. How do I get back to the recipe book settings? What was it? Y. Okay, I did make it an easy hotkey. It might be disabled. Categories. Testing tools is the only one. Unselected. Recipe category. Pie venting and incineration and runoff are not selected. Aha, that's what it is. That's what it is. Might also be hidden. Maybe it is clearing the backlog. But we shall now find out for sure. Yeah, there it is. Product of 4,252. That's what we wanted to see. So we want to find void ash. There it is. Crafting time 1.5 seconds. Product 1 ash. So we void 0.8 ash every 1.5 seconds. However, we also gain 0.1 ash back from the burning of the raw coal in the incinerator. So then when you put that all together, we're burning 0.7 ash per 1.5 seconds. Wait, do these go at speed 1? No, they go at speed 5. Of course they do. So we don't burn 0.8, we burn 4 per second. But then we gain... It's really 5%. No, it's 5 per 1.5. Oh, I've confused myself now. It's 5 per 1.5, but we get 20% back. So we're really burning 4 per 1.5. Right. Then, so we're burning 2.66. But then we already did the math. Roughly, we're getting back 0.06 a second. So we're really only burning about 2.6 a second. So this actually is correct. That is exactly correct. And it has cleared through the backlog, so we're fine. Well, that was a lot of math for what some of you would consider no reason. But I had a lot of fun, and I hope you did too. All right. Now, to actually hook up all this delicious iron to the base. All right, where are we? We're up here. So we need to bring it down and left to kind of get it into all the places that iron needs to be. I guess we'll just do that so we don't do the little out squiggle thing. I think that looks better. Okay. Why don't we go... We'll go left, down, left. Where am I right now? Where's the iron? Iron's up here. Okay. Yeah. I think the iron can come this way. Do that. Get a little bit of spaghetti going here. I'm glad you enjoy the numbers too, Wascally. That makes two of us. Okay, and this one is already iron. Over here. And we'll input priority right, just because that's burning byproduct. And that should do it. That should be hella iron now. How much? All of that for 3.6 iron a second. Somehow that feels still extremely rewarding, but wow, that's only 3.6 iron a second from 30 iron ore a second. And it's probably not even 3.6. It's probably like 3 point... no, it is. Hold on. How did I not get enough? Was it 19? Oh, it was 19, not 18. I'm a dummy. I didn't build enough. Drat. Oh well. At this point, it's not worth changing for 0.1 iron a second. But that should actually make a huge difference, because that's not quite doubling our iron, but it's got to be close to doubling. What are we currently making? We're currently making 5 a second. So that's a huge boost to our iron. So now I think we won't have to worry about iron as much. Did stone stop again? Or why are we still low on steam? No, we're just low on steam. Oh, wait. We have an issue. Raw coal is missing from somewhere that it shouldn't be missing from. Oh. Okay. Our home base raw coal is starting to run out. That is actually a big problem. Let's condense these a bit. Those will go backwards. Should help a smidge for now. And then we'll balance those. Okay. And where are these going? These bottom 3. These are going over... Oh, they just get mixed in with the rest of the nonsense. Okay, that's good. And sides of the belt. Yeah, doesn't matter. All right, that should then get stone rolling again. There we go. Perfection. Pie-fection, as you could say. Oh, man. Don't you love pYanodon's? It's just so great. You just get to, you know, bust your butt for 3.6 iron a second. It's wonderful. Speaking of busting our butt, let's go get some more construction bots doing work for us. Alright, I will take 25 feels like a good number to add in. And then the rail network will slowly grow. Once it's finally kind of ready, what I'll probably do is put the stations on this corner to start. And that's where we'll start loading up all the plates. And we'll probably do another one down here for all of the water-based stuff. So stuff like sand, soil, limestone, a bunch of other things I'm not thinking of. We'll load a bunch of those into the network. I'm gonna need depots. I'll probably put depots maybe here to start. And then that way we can actually start to get things provided into the network. And then we can start expanding into these directions and just adding, you know, more and more and more stuff. The mall is going to be insane, right? Trying to get all of the resources we need for the mall items is going to be rough. So it's going to be a while before we're producing, you know, all of these things. And this can be all in the network. And we also have to be careful to not put things in the rail network that don't need to be in the rail network. For example, brakes. You know, how many places are brakes used? Only 10 places. And there's a very good chance we can just make all of those things in the same place. But then those are used in other things. Maybe not. I don't know. It's kind of complicated. For things that are really low throughput like this, I might just have to use logistics bots for them rather than put them in the rail network. Oh my gosh. Of course there's 4 marks of brakes. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, so it looks like we are missing a robo port up here because of these belts being in the way, so I'll fix that. Oh wait, no, that's very much not gonna work. I'll just put that over there. And then I'll add one on this side just in case, I don't know. Oh, I'll move the belts eventually, but they're where they need to be right now. The rail base is still quite a ways off. We're just getting the backbone kind of put in. We'll get all these bits connected once we actually, you know, start doing things with rails. All right, so we got zinc, we got more iron. That should mean things are running a little smoother. How's iron looking? Iron's looking good. Iron's looking real good. It's not backed up yet. I may want to supplement. So the problem is I only have one side. But can I even produce 7.5? I guess I can produce a little more than 7.5 iron a second. So it could be worth kind of having a refill after it goes past our, whatever we call this, a mall. So, to refill after the mall, we need this to go up somehow. I guess we can do this. Move all these over. And then we can supplement like this. So then we have the full 7.5 still, or at least whatever we have left. I'll output priority left on this. Because yeah, if this can make 5 a second and the other one can make 3 something a second, that's already over 8. Plus there's bits and bobs of iron oxide, at least in one place we know of from this episode, maybe more. But yeah, I think we'll call that a YouTube episode. 56 minutes feels like a good stopping point. Slowly working our way towards the rail network being a reality and not just a dream. Don't let your dreams be memes. And then we'll get green science at some point. I don't know if we're gonna kind of bounce back and forth between green science and working on the rail network. I don't know which will come first. We also need more power. Right now it's okay, but it hasn't been a lot of the time. So we were looking into the salt stuff, I remember, in the last episode, but didn't we need crazy things for the coal power plant? Oh, that's right. We needed the mechanical parts, but we have those now. So we should be able to actually make the coal. Let's put that on our to-do list. Coal power plant time. That'll be in the next episode. We'll start working towards that. Sweet. Okay, well, as always, for those of you on YouTube, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.